have running water for 24 hours. Now, that may sound like a crazy thing. It may sound like, oh my god, what would I do if I didn't have running water for 24 hours? Well, let me tell you what you can do. You can flush a toilet with any body of water. I luckily have a pool in the backyard, so I grabbed buckets and flushed my toilet. Then, you can wash dishes with a water bottle. Now, is this a little bit wasting? Yeah, 110%. 110%. But, I don't have any other option. And I'm not going to wash my dishes with pool water. So, take that into advice. Lastly, you can pretty much find water anywhere. It may not be good water, but you can pretty much find water anywhere. So, that's about it for you. I don't know what this video is going to be, but I really want to talk to a camera, and that's what I'm doing. I'm leaving today. I've been babysitting for about 3 days. Just about, not like full 3 days, but I've been babysitting for a little while. So I'm leaving today. So I'll probably see you at my home. See you later. I was just watching a TikTok video. While I'm watching YouTube, it's like this really weird thing in my brain where I can't just sit and do one thing. I have to have multiple things going at one time, so I can't, ruminate as much as I usually do. And I actually was watching a video about this girl who got her Girl Scout cookies stolen. And it kind of reminded me of this time that when my sister was in Girl Scouts, and I was younger than her, so I was the mascot that they had while they were selling cookies outside of some store. And I used to live in Kansas City, and if you don't know, Kansas City is a little, I wouldn't call it like bad. It's a nice place, but there's a lot of weird white people, if I'm gonna be honest. And so one time I did almost get taken. Yeah, it was like the people who were like watching over us, what were the supervisors for some reason left. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know where they were, but they should have definitely been supervising, like, because that was their job. But yeah, so I was like dressed up as like a cookie. I think I was a Samoa or something. And yeah, I did almost get taken. And it was really weird because sorry, this was so long ago and I'm like trying to recite what happened. And it's so weird that it just like opened my third eye because I haven't been able to remember the story ever. Like it just came into my mind like, oh yeah, remember when you were outside helping your sister with Girl Scouts and then someone like came up to me, not a Girl Scout, because I'm just the mascot. I'm not, mascots don't talk. That's the entire thing. All they do is represent what they're there for, okay? It's no different than a mascot who is at a football game. They're not talking. They're gonna like be weird and like be there, and like kind of do like cheerleader things. I don't know. But you usually don't talk to the mascot. And so he came up to me and I feel like he was with his wife, but I feel like his wife went inside. It was super weird, and he was like definitely a creeper. And there were a lot where I used to live, so this was not like a unusual thing for me to experience. But yeah, he like came up to me. Meanwhile, the girls are behind me. I'm like, over there. Service tables over there, sir. And I don't really know what happened. I can't remember what he asked me because I feel like I got petrified and scared. And I feel like it was like, oh, what cookies do you guys have? And then like they told him, because I'm not talking, like I think I was maybe 6 years old. And yeah, I wasn't talking. I was like, They will probably tell you over there. I don't really know off the top of my head. I'm just the mascot. I'm not a Girl Scout. So he went over there and then he was like super freaky deaky with all of the girls. I need to talk to my sister and see if she remembers this because she was like 5, 6, add 4. She was 9. No, she was 10. So yeah, she was 10, so she might remember. But although I have the worst memory in the world, I'm gonna be honest. I really do. So, you know, could be telling the story completely wrong, but it just opened up my third eye and I remember that story. I know I said I was gonna be leaving soon, and I am, but it's not like 12 o'clock yet, and I'm gonna leave at 12 because they're gonna be here in the afternoon. So I'm like, okay, then the dogs will only have to wait for like an hour for their mommy to get home. But yeah, I think the water's fixed. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, they were fixing the water because I was without water for 24 hours. Yeah, it was so weird too because it was like the entire day it was completely fine. Like I was washing the dishes, you know, I was making food, but all of a sudden the water stops working. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's really weird. Like they pay their bill. Like if you could see the house I'm in right now, they pay their bill. Let me tell you, that thing's probably on auto pay if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, no, I just remembered that story, and let me know if you guys have any weird stories about Girl Scouts because I really feel like it's an enemy territory to be in front of a grocery store, in front of a store in general, that I mean, I had never been to that store before that we were standing in front of, so it was really like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know this place. I don't know the people in here. And I feel like at 6 years old, you're kind of like blindsided to a lot of things. So, but I definitely knew it was weird. I was like, what's going on? What am I supposed to do in this situation? And I definitely didn't know what I was supposed to do. And I mean, clearly, like, I'm fucking 6 years old. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but he was really weird. And then I feel like he was really weird with the girls too, but I mean, like, what am I gonna do at 6 years old? Like, nothing. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely let me know if you guys have any similar stories, because I really do feel like it gets weird. Okay, see you guys later.